体の大きなレトリバーまたお腹が空いたのかなでもはしゃがないでください今世界が大変だから私は小さな天使また2プラス2プラス2プラスいろんな連鎖
ご用がございましたら、お付けください。
What if the world had more of your smile? What if the wind could spread your love? What if your sweetness could reach everyone? There'd be no wars.
진짜요?
Maybe the birds will sing about your heart. Maybe the trees will whisper the word. Maybe the sun will spread your joy to the ones who lost their hope. You fill my head with roses. I can't help but dream away. Standing on a field with you and flowers everywhere. Maybe there is a star with your name. One thing I know is that there should be. There is no one who has a heart as pure, no, not like yours.
나 지난번 이렇게 보여주다가
Dreaming of you. 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 Dreaming of you.
지금인 것 같아.
그거 어디 있을까? 드링크 메뉴? 먹어도 줄지를 않아. 이따다키마스.
Daughter, but the shrine is on end. We wish you to go to the shrine.
아 진짜? 뜨겁지? 이것도 뜨겁진 않지? 야 여기 생맥 진짜 맛있다.
코 맛이 나는 무언가. 싹 벌려볼까?
Plus, plus, plus.